Welcome you to the Jumpman Invitational presented by Novant Health. Dave O'Brien alongside Deb Antonelli, and Deb, Florida's number 7, they're undefeated. RJ Davis is the face of the Tar Heels, but that face ain't smiling right now.
Not right now with a 6-4 record.
So they really haven't been tested. We'll see if that takes place here tonight as Carolina wins the opening tip.
One of just 5 undefeated teams remaining in Division I men's college basketball. North Carolina has to win free throw line to free throw line, Dave. That's where their speed is. That's where their elite athleticism is. That's how they have to be able to play to win the game.
In the paint, the bounce out by Lubin. And a little follow away here. That's going to swish in. Powell gets the first bucket, the 6'6 freshman out of Pittsboro, North Carolina. Made his first college start against Alabama. Martin with a fall away. Got it. And here comes Creighton Jr. with it. He's the top scorer on the floor. 19 points a game. He'll lift and knock down a long three.
It's a really nice kick to Richard.
Cadeau with the drive. Nicely done off the window.
Other things, and he's cognizant of that. That's what winners do. They find another way.
Look at a terrific ball movement and a three-pointer cashed in by Richard. But Florida putting North Carolina in a danger zone right away. Cadeau's pass tip, Washington rolling inside. For slam. Up and in by Withers.
Withers on the weak side boards.
The Gators.
Nice pick and roll right here in the middle of the floor. The rotation comes over. He's got the bottom spot on the free throw line. You usually don't see that call.
Right. Slithering inside for the slam is Washington. Left wide open. Hauk on the spin into the lane. Popped it up there and in. Nice move by the sophomore out of New Oxford, Pennsylvania. Carolina with 13:09 to go.
Watch this move right here. What a beautiful floater at the front of the rim.
Well, his first points come midway through the first half. Martin from three-point land swished it in.
So he's sizing up
at the line. RJ, always a great foul shooter, 87%. Condon to the paint. Zipping it downstairs, and a nice block on that play by Powell.
Watch the hang time. He can absorb contact. He just gets it short of the square up there on.
Particularly beyond that three-point line. Cadeau won't. He's going to drive it. Little leaner, and that falls in.
You see, that's a great time based on the same premise. RJ Davis on one side of the floor.
Cadeau got it. Finally for North Carolina.
Back-to-back buckets for the sophomore. Very much, so that's not allowing for easy opportunities either. But they have been getting to the free throw line, OB.
They have been, and certainly Davis has Condon straight on to rattle in a triple. The big fella, the 6'11 sophomore from Australia.
He just steps into it.
Taking 1 of 2, and here come the Tar Heels. On the run, Tyson down the lane. Oh! Outstanding defense there by Condon, at least to harass the shot. 2 to go in the half, a foul on Creighton Jr.'s second.
I think you got to dunk that.
Trimble airborne, they'll swing it. Davis is open from three-point land, got it. And starting to get his groove back, it would appear. He'll penetrate and shovel, but it's going to be tipped and picked off by Martin. Martin giving it up to scoop up around by Aberdeen, who's been a couple of those plays.
Look how quickly.
Trimble will come away and drive it again with the right hand. Yes!
There's glimpses of the old RJ Davis in this game today.
Picked up by Cadeau. He will lay it in. To life here in Charlotte. And defensively collapsing. Lubin getting up high. On the other end, Powell. And the slam by Lubin.
They have to be able to make that a factor. And they've done that here to start the second half.
Davis stops quickly, drills the jumper. He's caught fire. 18 points for RJ Davis. Condon on the move with the cut and the slam. Got Richard airborne for 2.
There was a switch, and Cadeau was on Hauk, and when that happens, he can't protect the rim, right? Hauk stayed down there, and Cadeau was the low man in the eye.
Cadeau, nicely done. Also 5 rebounds. Here's Hauk. With that right shoulder leaning in for two. Nicely done there.
And a really good three-point shooter.
Cadeau stepping inside. And one, and a foul as Withers took the hit. Out. That's going to be his fourth foul.
What a nice take. Cadeau and a nice drop-off. Good cut from the weak side.
A career high.
And Florida able to build this lead here without Walter Creighton Jr.
Davis, it comes right to him. No trip on the play, no foul, and he lays it in.
Smart play. You get the switch, you back it up. North Carolina clears it out for him to go one-on-one.
Aberdeen over the top and a slam by Alexis.
Good defense by Martin.
And Jackson, a freshman from the Bronx. What a move to his right. Now his left, and lays it in. That was a dandy. Lay-in by Jackson.
I mean, look at this crossover. Keeps his focus.
Opportunity to tie it here. Jackson with another move. A fall away. Got it! He is putting on a show, the freshman. Martin flips it up there, and it'll roll in. A lot of iron, but it drops. Davis has been cooking. His jumper, got it. RJ has it rolling here at the Spectrum Center. Back down to one. Poked away. Trimble trying to get to the rim. Lays it up and in. In this second half, toughness for North Carolina. That's what their coach was preaching at halftime. And they've been tough as nails since halftime. Davis nearly lost it, got it back, backed it in. So it's all working right now.
Incredible balance.
Clayton, no room to shoot. Gets to the baseline, lays it in, and a whistle too. He draws the foul. He'll be on the line looking for a three-point play. Davis in transition now for North Carolina. Jackson to his left. Down the line again, spins in two more. Teams here, only one is unranked. Florida, the highest ranked, number 7. Davis bumping back and knocks in a triple. That's deadly.
And this is the time right now, winning time. Look at the separation right here. He doesn't separate his elbow or his shoulder into Martin. He loves this gym.
He does. Clayton leads. Yes, he got 2 and a whistle as well.
Yeah, here comes Walter Clayton. Completely different North Carolina team in the second half.
The baseline, quick strike, and guess who? Davis again. Condon on the high post, handing off for Martin. Martin with a step back, sinks at a 3.
He gets the switch.
82-82. Cadeau penetrates, hesitates. That was nicely done.
And then Cadeau again. Bigs on littles all second half, and the littles are winning.
Martin on Davis. Pretty good battle there. They go head to head. Martin's far away. No. Rebound tip. Controlled by the Gators. Right back up. Richard will stick it in. Clayton gives up the dribble. Gives it up for Martin with the shot clock winding down off the back of the iron. And it comes right back to the Gators. And Davis does with 7.9 remaining. He had to foul.
An offensive rebound gave Florida the lead. And an offensive rebound right here could be the difference.
And rolls the first one in. So a 3-point game.
Good timeout by Todd Golden. He wants to make sure he gets the right personnel on the floor. You're going to have to switch on everything regardless of what happens here. Right now, it's just a 3.
6'9" sophomore. A clutch there. Big time.
See if they take a foul right here. Why would you take that foul?
They did. Aberdeen committed the foul.
I looked over at Todd Golden. I thought he was motioning to his guys. Maybe he was saying not to foul. Because you've got to foul if you're North Carolina.
And around that it goes. And a reach and a foul by Trimble with 3.8 to go. And Richards sinking number 1. So the Gators get in that tight fight. And down the stretch, when it's mattered, they've been the better team. Look at Golden getting those Florida fans rocking and rolling. A 13-3 run to close the game for the Florida Gators. And that'll do it, 90-84. Florida remains undefeated. They are 11-0 as North Carolina drops to 6-5 and loses yet again to a top 10 opponent.